Hi, my name is Rocky Henriques. I'm the pastor at Utica Baptist Church, and I've got a word of encouragement I want to share with you from the Preacher's Rocking Chair. 1 John 3:1 reads, "Look at how great a love the Father has given us, that we should be called God's children." And we are. Many years ago, there was a Christian magazine that's since gone out of business. It was called Christian Herald. And a woman by the name of Mary Shawn Knight wrote in that magazine, when it was still being published, obviously, of the antics that her children were going through one night at bedtime. And if you're a parent, you've ever had any small children, you can identify with this. She was not amused by their tactics to keep from going to sleep. As a result, the oldest daughter became upset and began crying. The mother went back into the room and she said, "Karen, what's the matter?" And the little girl sobbed, "Do you still love me?" And the mother replied, "Of course I still love you, but I do get cross when you don't do what I tell you to do. Now go to sleep." And she closed the door, but the crying still continued. And Mrs. Knight stood outside the door there just listening. And she was just about to go back into the bedroom when the younger child, only 4 years old at the time, said, "Be quiet, Karen. She said she loves us, didn't she?" You know, we may feel sometimes as if God doesn't love us. There are circumstances we all encounter that might tell us differently, but they don't tell the whole story. The rest of the story is that God is larger than our circumstances. There's an old song, I love it. His love knows no limit. His grace has no measure. His power has no boundaries known unto men. Don't you love that? So instead of whimpering or even crying in the dark, we can remind ourselves that God really does love us. After all, He said He did, didn't He? Be encouraged.